Hello YouTube, I am back. Welcome back to Tier 1 Perceptions. As you can see, I got my robe on and it's about 4 o'clock in the morning. I woke up, I was so hungry. I got something to eat. I've been going for a while. It's been a couple of weeks since I've uploaded any videos. I just been really busy, having a lot going on, but I'm back. And I had a few things on my mind and on my heart that I wanted to share. I don't have a lot of time on here. My storage is always full for some reason. But I just wanted to talk about a couple things. I noticed, I think I've talked about this on a couple videos ago. The world, and I'm speaking for not just the chosen, but I'm speaking to non-ether beings, okay? The melanin that we have in our skin, the carbon that's in our skin is ether, okay? So when I say non-ether beings, I'm talking about us. We are waking up. As many of us that are still asleep, right, to the programming that's going on right in front of us, the brainwashing, the tricks and the illusions from the media. A lot of us are asleep still, but a lot of us are waking up, and it makes me so happy. It makes me so happy. I wanted to mention, if you all don't know Blac Chyna is a young lady. She's, I guess you could say, I don't know, social media famous, I don't know, but she's a celebrity. I think she used to be a stripper, and she became like a video vixen, for lack of better words. She, dibbled and dabbled in music, but her biggest claim to fame is she had a daughter with the Kardashians' brother. Long story short, she was part of the BBL culture, if you will. The BBL, the lip fillers, the butt implants, the fake breasts, the tattoos, that whole Hollywood, I call it the Hollywood starter pack, right? The lips, the cheekbones, all of that good stuff. She's removing her breast implants. I think she actually got it removed. She removed her cheek fillers, her lip fillers, and she's now going by Angela White, which is her birth name, her birth given name, and she's no longer going by Blac Chyna. Now, I said all that to say, she's making that step and coming back to her original self. You know what I'm saying? And so that was just even more proof to me that we as a people are waking up. We are waking up. And the thing that's most important, I think things that holds us back, is we are afraid to be different. We are afraid to be different. We have so much pressure on us from society. We got to be twice as smart, twice as nice, twice as dedicated. We got to work twice as hard just to get to the next level. So we're constantly having to be somebody who we're not, to please people who don't care about us, right? Or to impress people who don't give a damn about us. Okay? For a long time now, I have disillusioned myself from that particular illusion, right? Of course, I'm still learning and growing like everybody else, but that one right there, I have completely logged off, okay? In capital letters. And so, but we are coming, this is what I call the divine collective. When I say the divine collective, I want you to think about consciousness as being Wi-Fi, okay? Consciousness is Wi-Fi. Everybody can log on it and everybody can log off of it. But us, the non-ether beings, we are logging on to the collective consciousness, and we're all becoming conscious of who we truly are at our core. And it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling when I see it, and so I just want to just spread the message, no matter who you are, where you are, or what you're doing, don't be afraid to be different. Don't be afraid to be different. If everybody eating apples and you want to eat an orange, damn it, eat your orange. Okay? If that's what makes you happy and that's what makes you feel good, you don't have to worry about what all the naysayers are saying. Whatever makes you comfortable and whatever makes you happy and whatever makes you feel alive is what you do. Okay? You don't have to follow the crowd. You don't have to be accepted. As long as you accept and love and know yourself, that is all that is important. And I know it's easier said than done. It's easy said than done, and I know that. But just know that it's people like me in the world who's going to accept you and love you for who you are. Okay? And you can always come to Tier 1 Perceptions and get the love and get the exception that you need. Because that's what I'm here for. Okay? That's what I'm here for. And that's part of my purpose. Part of my purpose is to let people know that you can be who you are. If you're naturally caring, if you're a teacher by nature, if you're compassionate, if you're thoughtful, if you're loving, that's okay. You can be that, but the world has a way of trying to harden us, trying to break us down so we can build a hard shell around us. So there's no love getting in and there's no love coming out. Right? And when you operate from that type of perspective, that can create a disaster. That can create a disaster. You will no longer be walking in your purpose or no longer doing things that make you feel fulfilled as a person because you're too busy trying to protect yourself from perceived illusions and fear that people are trying to project on you. I don't watch the news. You know what I'm saying? So if it was a damn earthquake about to hit in about 2 minutes, my ass would be shook up and gone, I guess, because I don't watch the news. All of the media, from Fox to CBC, NBC, BET, MTV, all of that stuff, the media is controlled. They want you to see what they want you to see. Every time you turn on the news, somebody done got killed, children are being harmed and things like that. But it's all by design. It's all by design. It's all to promote fear. How better else to control a person or a group of people but by making them scared? You make them scared. You make them scared to leave their house. You make them scared to go and pursue their dreams. You make them scared to go and start that business that they want to start because they scared it's going to get. You know what I'm saying? Shut up or whatever. I have to be careful what I say on here. So you promote fear. When you promote fear, you can control the minds of the masses so much more easy. Okay? When you turn on the news, you don't hear them saying, oh, hey, we have programs where if you are a new business owner or you starting a small business, we can help finance that. You don't hear nothing positive on the news because they don't want to promote anything positive, nothing productive. You know what I'm saying? All they want to do is push fear on you. Fear and hate and crime and evilness. That's all they want to push on you. You know what I'm saying? And I refuse to feed into it. And that's just me. That's just the way I live. Now, I get some people, even family members, you don't watch the news. You don't know what's going on. And the funny thing is, I know exactly what's going on, right? And I haven't watched the news in I don't know how many years, but I don't watch it, right? It's not good for my spirit. And so, I just want everybody to know it's okay to be yourself. If you have to bust your ass to create an environment or a safe space where you can be yourself, do that. I've done it for myself. I don't hang around groups of people. I don't have a lot of friends that I interact with because I have my mind focused on a few things that I'm trying to get done. I have other things going on, so my priorities are different. And I'm sure some of you have your priorities in a different space as well. But I had to create a bubble for myself where I can go and be myself, where I can go and talk about things that I want to talk about, where I can engage in conversations that interest me. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to do that. That's what you're here to do. You are here to create your own reality, not to live in the reality that somebody created for you. And see, that's the gray area. That's the gray area. What part of your life is what you created, and what part of your life has been created for you? And then makes you believe that you created it, but in fact you did not. That's the gray area. So I think right now what we're doing, we're all realizing that we are in the gray, and we're trying to come out that gray area and say, okay, who am I really, and who am I being programmed to be? Right? What's the programming and what's really me? Right? Even me, I'm still coming out of the gray in certain areas. Right? But see, once you know better, you do better. If you know you in the gray, you cooking with gas. Now you cooking with gas, because now you can say, all right, I know I'm in this gray area where I'm trying to build my own reality. I'm trying to remember who I am. I'm trying to work from a perspective of things that I know, things that I feel, things that I've learned, that I want to exercise for myself. Okay, am I operating from this space? Or am I listening to what social media say and what Facebook say and Instagram? Or am I trying to follow that? Like, now you just trying to figure out where you stand in the gray, and how do you come out of it? You know what I'm saying? Come out of the gray. Come out of the gray. I don't give a damn if you like to build stick figures. Build stick figures, and if you want to sell, somebody loves stick figures out there, and they will buy them, honey. It's ways that you can take your gifts and your hobbies and monetize them. There's ways that you can do that. There's plenty of them. Plenty of them. And so I just wanted to share that. I wanted to share that. Be yourself and be proud of who you are. And who gives a damn if people accept you or not? I know that's easy said than done. But I promise you, it's not going to make or break you if a person don't like you because of who you truly are. As long as you like you, you good. As long as your children like you and they love you and they respect you, you good. Right? And so I don't have that much long left. I may have like 10 minutes or so, but I'm just going to pull a couple cards. Just a couple. It's literally 4 o'clock in the morning. And I just woke up with something on my mind. Look, already, this one flipped over. So, oh goodness. 4 of them. Thank you. I'm just going to pull a couple of them just to see. I don't even have to ask. Spirit. They just, because I haven't been on it so long, Spirit can't wait to talk. And you know what, for those of you, oh, she doing that witchcraft. That's that witchcraft. Well, if that's the way you feel, that's all right. That's all right. I have my set of beliefs, and I do what makes me feel how I want to feel. I do what I like to do, right? And I'm going to tell you another thing. A lot of times we pray, God, please give me the answer to this. We pray to God for answers. We ask God for answers to our prayers. We ask God, why this, why that? And guess what? You get the answer. God sends you all type of messages. But you don't get the message or the answer to your prayers because you too busy judging the messenger. You so busy judging the messenger that you can't even get the message. Right? Stop shooting the messenger and listen to the message. All right. I'm just going to read these, the first 4 that I had. The first one, the butterfly goddess. Metamorphosis. Okay? The butterfly goddess represents metamorphosis. You are reaching completion on this part of your journey. Prepare to rise higher. All right? So a lot of you are in a cocoon right now. If you find yourself alone most of the time, you're just not really in the socializing mood. You are in your cocoon. Okay? You are being developed and formed, and when you're ready, you're going to blossom. All right? You know how butterflies do? Deer. The deer represents compassion. Accept everything as it is and find compassion for all in this situation. All right? What did I say earlier? If you know that you are a compassionate person, a loving person, a nurturing person, be who you are. Okay? It's all right. The sacral chakra represents water. Okay? Cleanse your sacral chakra. Connect to the inner dwelling place of joy and pleasure. What did I say? It's time for us to create our own realities. Create a place where you can go and be yourself. All right? Create a place where you can go and even if it's in the inside of you, that's fine. But you gotta find somewhere that you can go, which is a safe place for you. Guadalupe is the representation of forgiveness. Okay, forgive yourself and others. Awaken a deeper opening of the heart. Okay. Now, what do we have here? Protect your flow. All right. Protect your flow by, again, creating a safe place that you can go. Creating a safe group where you can go. All right. Where you can be yourself. Radiate true color. What I said, be yourself. All right. Radiate true color. Radiate your true vibration. Radiate being yourself. Be yourself. Be your true self. Let your true colors show. Let them shine through. Be who you are. You were brought on this earth to be different, to bring to the world what you have to offer. Nobody in this world can bring what you have to offer. Awaken. What I said earlier, we're all awakening. We're starting to awaken. We're starting to tap in and realize who we are at our core. We're all starting to awaken. All right. The loon represents being intuitive. Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Seek more solitude. Sit with yourself. Sit with yourself so you can listen to all the answers. A lot of times when we pray and we ask for things and we ask for answers, they're inside of ourselves. Sometimes they're on the outside, sometimes they're on the inside, but you have to sit with yourself so you can listen and hear it. Cut the noise out from the world and cut that damn news off. That's another thing. That's probably why you can't hear it either. The humpback whale represents the singer. All right, if some of you out there, if you like singing and you have a voice but you're too shy, hell, start singing on YouTube. Make you a channel. All right, be a singer. This is a sign for somebody. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. Okay, everything that I talked about in the beginning of this video is coming out in the cards. The swan represents grace. You who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and a spirit of beauty. Last but not least, the goose represents the inner knowing. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. Be yourself. And at the bottom of the deck, listen to the world open. Alright. Now I'm gonna pull a couple of these. We got a couple more. Well, I'll be having to end up just okay. I don't know why I always close my eyes when I'm pulling these. Lord, these not doing right, and I don't have but a minute. I got one though, and one flipped over. Oh, I got two. Blocked crown chakra. All right, you have a blocked crown chakra. You got a lot of stuff on your mind. Your mind is packed and filled with thoughts. All right, it's time to meditate. Write all that stuff down that's on your mind. Put it on paper. Okay, write it down on paper because you have to get those thoughts out of your mind to block up. You need free space. You know how your phone be too many pictures, you have to erase some pictures to create space. You have to unblock your crown chakra. Okay, live in your truth. Be yourself. Thank you, Spirit. Be yourself. Be who you are, and don't be afraid to live in your truth. Don't be afraid to be judged. You're going to be judged whether you good, bad, or indifferent. Be yourself. You're going to be judged anyway, so why not be judged for being you instead of being judged for being who you're not? You also have a blocked heart chakra, okay? You may be going through some trauma. Maybe something hurt your heart, okay? Maybe you're going through a heartbreak, but it's time to unblock the heart chakra, okay? I got a few more minutes. You know I like to do my closing, one fell and one is in my hand. Suppressed traumas. You have a blocked heart chakra because you have suppressed traumas. All right, you have some traumas that you need to face. All right. Healing childhood wounds. It's time to heal your wounds. Suppressed traumas. All right, you got some old wounds that it's time to try to face and heal. All right, if you know what they are, write them down, read them out to yourself, and face them. Writing them down is part of getting them out, and reading them is part of facing them and what they are and deal with them. Write them down on paper exactly what they are. Then I want you to write what you feel when you think about each of those traumas. All right, that's part of your exercise of facing your traumas, okay? And the rest will come automatically. Now, I started writing this, and I must have stopped right in the middle because it says karmic. Oh, shit. I thought it said, I can't even read my own handwriting. I thought it said karmic delo or something, but it says karmic debt. All right. A lot of you are in karmic debt. You have some karma that needs to be cleared. And all that means is you have things that needs to be balanced. And the only way you're going to be able to clear your karma is by dealing with your childhood wounds, okay? Once you start healing your childhood wounds and start dealing with your suppressed traumas, then you'll be able to start tapping at your karma, all right? And starting to balance your scales, and it'll put you in alignment, all right? It'll put you in spiritual alignment, and you'll start to feel better, all right? I'm going to keep this really short, only because hell, I'm going to go back to bed, but I felt compelled, I felt obliged to get on here and talk to you guys. You know, my channel is, okay, humble beginnings.